A so-called Australian social media influencer that resides in the United States complains to her followers about all the American flags she sees on houses and businesses and says you need to tone it down and be a little more humble. Sounds like if she disagrees, then everyone has to agree with her. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's not how we do it in America. Hi, I'm Steve Inman with Resist the Mainstream, covering the news you won't see in the mainstream media. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest content. Well, it's a new video that has surfaced with a so-called Australian social media influencer living in America. She says there's too many flags and too much pride as seen here. Warning to the viewers at home, this video is considered extremely cringy.
I'm just gonna say it. There are too many American flags. Like, they're on houses, they're on cars, saw them on couch cushions. Like, I don't know who's making these American flags, but they'd be making a bloody fortune. And like, you're the only country that I know that does this. Like, the only time I think I've ever seen an Australian flag is like on the Harbour Bridge. Could not tell you what it looks like. Like, I know it's like blue and it's got some stars on it, but I think I could draw the American flag from memory. Like, I think I could make a bloody sculpture out of it. That's how many times I've seen it. It's enough. Let's pull back on it, okay? Let's stay humble.
Appears there was a lot of infuriated real Americans, rightfully so, responding like John here. And the amazing thing is that the more corrupt the government is, the more the people revere the American flag, hoist it high, and wear it with pride. In fact, our government hates that. Do it more. Great point there, John. Cat the Hammer wrote, "Yup, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord, LOL, you know the rest. It's called patriotism, sweet pea." Brett Barker writes, "Nah, we don't want her either. Maybe France?" It appears Brett's from Australia if they don't want her back. Deanne Nadino wrote, "They gave up their guns too. Thanks, but no thanks." Good point there. And I don't know how to pronounce this man's name, but he did write from another country. We translated it. He just said, "I'm just saying you're also having all this talk because it's in America, a free country. Too bad you don't express that opinion in Afghanistan or Yemen. I'm just saying." Great point. Even Governor Greg Abbott of Texas got in on the action, quoting on Twitter, "Go back to Australia." Doesn't get any more clear than that. I agree, Gov. Shortly thereafter, her account closed down. Not quite sure if she'll be reopening that anytime soon. But when you come to America and you start spitting on the country that gave you an opportunity to be here, you better get ready for the backlash. You know, I find it really ironic that you fled your country that is obviously known for its totalitarian tactics, especially during the COVID, taking all human rights away. You fled that country to come to my country to complain about people's rights, to hang up a flag. I bet you have no problem with the BLM flag, and you probably have no problem with pride flags either. So what's the problem? You come from a country that is known for taking guns away from its rightful owners. You're obviously a product of indoctrination, and now you're bringing your propaganda into our country. Although America is an open country to many immigrants, these are not the immigrants that are welcome. And if I go to a country, I better abide by their rules or get used to their culture, or I should probably just stay where I came from. Obviously, people forget this in the land of the free. They have a right to fly their pride flags, even though people disagree with it. I have a right to fly my American flag, even if you disagree with it. But to think that your opinion is the majority is absolute ignorance. It's conceited, and you should probably go back to where you came from if you hate it here so much. Again, I'm Steve Inman with Resist the Mainstream, covering the news you won't see in the mainstream media. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. Till next time, take care, and we'll see you then.